Hey, what's up guys, Benny here, and welcome to my top 10 best loadouts for Warzone Season 5, the final season of Warzone before Warzone 2, which is kind of crazy when you go back to the days of Verdansk. This is the final top 10 best loadouts for a new season, and there has been a ton of weapon changes, buffs, nerfs, new weapons being added, and I've gone through everything. I've already leveled up the brand new guns to see where they fit into the meta, to give you exactly what you should be using on Caldera, and a bit of rebirth as well, so you can come out on top. I'm going to start off with a gun I'm quite happy to be kind of like back at the top out of the Vanguard guns, because it is my favorite. The STG, this alongside one other weapon, and I'm going to tell you this, there are a few secret gems hidden within this video that I think are going to start popping off in the meta over the next couple of weeks. But the STG, this is probably what I will end up using in the World Series of Warzone, because it is a great all-rounder, one of the best long-range assault rifles in the game now, incredible strafe speeds. But you want the MX silencer, the 760mm barrel, the 3 to 6 times optic, the Constance tactical stock, that gives you those huge strafe speeds, nerves of steel, so you win those like kind of 50-50 gun fights at a distance, because you're going to get extra recoil control, and you're going to be able to land those headshots, right, when the other person is kind of like dealing with the flinch that is coming onto them. Fully loaded hatch grip, 50 round mag, lengthened, and then the bipod. Now the bipod is a pretty big, to be perfectly honest with you. When you are crouched, you get 30% extra recoil control. 30%. This turns so many of the Vanguard assault rifles into absolute laser beams and will edge you those gunfights. So those long distance gunfights, just throw a crouch in there, land those shots, especially on Caldera, and you will come out on top. I promise you. Give the bipod a go, right? If you haven't, make sure to give it a go. The close range meta has also had a huge mix up, though the Blixen has kind of come back to the top after a few of the other nerfs. So not exactly a big change up, but the armor, which has kind of been dominating with the Marco, I'd say the Blixen has now come back to the very top. We've got the recoil booster, the 17-inch Bergstrom barrel, slate reflector, remove stock, steady, quick, taped grip, the 54-round mag, subsonic, and the SG98 compact. Absolutely love it. It's a great all-rounder, and also just a lot of fun to use, to be perfectly honest. And now my second loadout has the Automaton. This is the second best. To be honest, it's between this and the STG for the best assault rifle in the game right now. You've got the MX silencer, the 600mm BFA barrel, 3 to 6 times optic, and yes, for those wondering, I'm still using the 3 to 6 times optic because it did receive a nerf in the latest update where you now get a sniper glint with it. But really, when you're going ADS, you're shooting them anyway. They know where you are. It could maybe like situational, but I don't really think it's worth running the 2.5 because that 3 to 6 is so broken, especially in those long distance fights when combined with the bipod. So still continue to use it. I wouldn't change what you're doing, but if you do, go for the 2.5. Then we got the padded, the tight grip, fully loaded hatch grip, the 75 round drum, lengthened, and then the bipod. Paired with it, we've got the MP40, which has kind of slotted its way back into the meta once again. And it was one of the best bits of ground loot in towards the end of last season as well. It didn't get touched in this update. So it's there. It's definitely an SMG worth using. Recoil booster, the 1890mm short barrel, slate reflector, the 33mm folding stock, steady, quick, taped grip, 45 round mag, subsonic, and then the Mark 6 skeletal underbarrel. Also, all the perks are Serpentine, Overkill, Combat Scout, Semtex, and Stims. Serpentine will probably change once they introduce the Tactical Sprint nerf to it. That has not been added yet, but it will in the future. So you'll need to change perk 1 maybe in the next few weeks. We'll have to wait and see. The next setup I've got is actually the 3-line sniper. I was expecting this to get nerfed in the latest update because this thing is so broken. It was dominant on Titanium Trials. You get a 20-round mag. 20 rounds in a sniper. You never have to reload. It's stupid. It's paired with an incredibly high bullet velocity. It's like a sniper's dream. But the Mercury silencer, Empress 5 40mm barrel, 4 to 8 times optic. You can go for the 3.6 if you prefer. Zach Custom MZ stock, silent focus, on hand, leather grip, 20 round mag, lengthened, and then the Mark 6 skeletal. And then we've got another weapon that I was expecting to get tuned a little bit more, but this is the best kind of sniper support weapon in the entire game. It dominates at kind of like the perfect mid-range where it will outgun certain SMGs and it will also outgun assault rifles. And like, I don't understand why people do not use this anywhere near as much as they should be. So if you want to use a sniper, make sure you pair it with the Nikita in Season 5. You've got the Mercury Silencer, the 5.46mm sniper barrel, slate reflector, Zac padded stock, Perfectionist, fully loaded, tape grip, 60-round drum, lengthened, and then the M1930 strife angled underbarrel. Unbelievable. And like, to be honest, I enjoy using it just running tempered and throwing it on rebirth as well. Our next setup, the Grau is back, our favorite assault rifle. I feel like it's because they know it's the final season before Warzone 2. They've just gone, here you go, have every single one of your favorite guns back, and the Grau, it is here. If you want to run a stock, you can get rid of the tac laser, put a VLK on. I mean, an optic, not a stock. Tac laser, and then put the VLK on. But this is what I go for. As you can see, it's one of my few Obsidian guns in the game. Absolutely love that. And then I pair it with the Marco 5, which is one of the best high fire rate SMGs. It's between this and the Vanguard PPSH as well, which is kind of, I want to use it a little bit more before I kind of like say definitely worth using. But the Marco, once again, brilliant SMG, as we all know. Recoil booster, 355mm barrel, slate reflector, Immersion FR stock, Frenzy, quick. I run Frenzy, by the way, so it means that I don't have to run quick fix. So you can kind of get away with running Serpentine and still get those benefits of getting your health regen in close range fights. Amazing for rebirth. Taped grip, the 64-round drum, hollow point, and the Mark 6 skeletal underbarrel. Next, in our fifth loadout, we've got the Automaton, as we know, probably the best assault rifle in the game right now. And I pair that with the Cold War PPSH, which is definitely slotting back into the meta. And I absolutely love this thing because I've actually got my personal best kill record using just the Cold War PPSH on rebirth. It's got incredible mobility. It is a huge mag, so you can take out multiple people. The firing strafe speeds are obscene. And it's just really fun to use. So please, if you haven't, give this thing a go and let me know what you think about it down in the comments below. But now we've got what I think is a hidden gem. Now we've got the G43, and this thing is ridiculous. It is a faster time to kill than so many assault rifles. With the change, there's not that much recoil. It does wobble at those super extreme distances, but that kind of gets countered out by the bipod. But you've got the Mercury Silencer, the 570mm full auto barrel, 3.6 times optic, the skeletal stock, tight grip, on hand, hatch grip, the 40-round mag, though it is 30 rounds in game, lengthened, and then the bipod. But the strafe speeds on this is so fun to use, and it's so nice that we're actually finally getting to see the Marksman rifles become viable because they no longer use sniper ammo in the game. So please, if you haven't, give this thing a go. It's so much fun. And with that, I've got the Blixen, which we've just seen as well, and then same perks and equipment. After that, our next setup, we've got the two brand new guns, which I've already gone ahead and fully ranked up, but we've got the EX1, and I'm going to be honest, I don't think this is going to be meta, and also, I don't know what they were thinking by adding a laser rifle into the game. It just doesn't really fit with a World War II era, but this is the best setup for you that you're going to want to have. The disc trim muzzle, the SD instant barrel, the 3.6 times optic, the AC titanium anchor, fleet on hand hatch grip, the PWN quick current battery, and the ion hand stop. I don't think it's meta. It's usable. It's fun. But like, I wouldn't rush to rank it up. And we also, with it, got the RA SMG, which is recoil booster, urban THM, 12.5 barrel, slate reflector, urban tac, tight grip, quick, taped grip, the 55-round drum, subsonic, and the Mark 6 skeletal. And like, I'm going to be honest, actually, I'd go steady with this. I'm going to be honest, I think it's very much like the EX1. It's not quite meta. It's viable, but I don't break your back trying to rank it up and unlock it quickly. They're fun, new guns, but aren't going to change the world. Then my next setup, we've got the Sturmgewehr, which is, I'd say, the second best sniper support assault rifle in the game right now. Recoil booster, the 428mm barrel, 2.5 times optic, 22V adjustable stock, Perfectionist, on-hand, tape grip, 45-round Gorenko mag, hollow point, Mark 6 skeletal, paired with the ZRG, which is, if I don't use the 3-line, this is what I like to go for. Wrap suppressor, 43.9-inch combat recon, the SWAT 5MW laser, 5-round mag, serpent wrap, and then that's the secondary sniper. And you probably saw the armor did get a nerf of our next loadout, but this is the setup you want if you want to go ahead and use it. It's still a lot of fun to use. It plays very differently. Still viable, but just not as dominant as it was towards the end of last season. Recoil booster, precision barrel, slate reflector, TA skeletal stock, steady, quick, grooved, 60 round mag, hollow point, and then the SG98 compact underbarrel. And then with that, I kind of had the automaton. And then my final class is my utility class, where I have my tempered perk, which is for my second loadout. And I use the STG, which you saw from earlier, or whatever assault rifle I'm using at the time. I'll swap this to whatever primary I'm using. It could be the automaton, it could be the STG. And then I've got the 1911 with that, which is unbelievable, by the way, as a secondary. But those are my top 10 loadouts. Let me know what your favorites are. And if you find any hidden gems down in the comments, subscribe if new. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.